laying down. So first, just start laying down, or if you're going to stay seated, stay seated. But just come into the breath. Just closing the eyes and come into the breath. You always start naturally, just breathe naturally, and then start to manipulate it a little bit by going in and out the nose. Nothing forceful. And all you're going to do is just extend your right arm. Just give it a little stretch. If you're on the chair, you can do it. Extend the fingers, almost like you're reaching out, and spread out the palm. And then release that. And then the same thing with the left. So just really stretching out as much space between the palm. Do the same thing back to the right, just stretching it out. And the left. And now do both. So just stretching out as much as you can. Space in between the webbing, and then relax it. And then again, stretch it out. This is a little harder if you're seated, but we're going to do the legs the same thing. So you're just going to, if you can, have a straight leg and just pull the right toes, flex the toes towards you, stretch the whole back of the leg, and then release. And then the left foot. We're just alternating. Right foot, pull the toes back. Even see if you can spread out, make space between the toes there. Sometimes you get a foot cramp there. Left. And now both, pull everything back. Relax it. And again, flex. Relax. So this time, right hand, extend, left, tickle, left leg extends, flexes. And then relax, and then left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Now, if you're on the floor, it feels really good. If you're seated, you could do everything, just stretch everything, pull the toes back, reach the arms up, and then relax it a little bit. Do it again. Flex, flex, flex. And release. One more time. After this, we are going to come to our backs. Sorry. Actually, everyone seems to be seated except for one person. So if you're on your back, go ahead and hug your knees in. Otherwise, we'll come to seated. By the way, I got those cushions. I'm sitting on one. I told a couple of you the other day that Michelle told me about at Costco. I think I might have sent it out to a couple of you. If you need those kind of things, like this one's really big, and it's buckwheat. So it's all natural. It's all organic cotton. And you can add or take out, this is great like under the knees or when we do those poses, like restorative poses. But I never do those because everyone doesn't have one. So you don't still have to get one, but kind of a nice prop for home. All right. So we're just going to do some more of that right brain. So we're going to inhale the right arm all the way up, left arm halfway. So get nice and tall. And then lower down. And now left arm goes all the way, right arm is halfway. And exhale, pull the belly back. If you like, try that again, right arm all the way, look left. Notice your peripheral vision. And down. And then left arm goes all the way up, look right. And just notice everything, especially peripheral. We'll do that one more time. And down. Left arm all the way. And down. Now let's take both arms all the way up. You can do cactus if you have shoulder issues. Just come on up, maybe look up. Pay attention to your peripheral vision. And down. that can actually be really calming and soothing to the brain. Take that one more time. And take it on down. And just take the hands on the lap and close the eyes for a moment. Okay, opening the eyes, you're going to take the palms up, elbows kind of in towards the ribs. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand's going to go to the right side of the chest, and you're just taking a gentle twist. Keep your eyes on the right hand. And then come back to center. And then right hand to the left side of the chest. Your eyes are on the palm of your hand. And back to center. Imagine something, self-compassion or kindness, peace, love, whatever you want, in the palm of your hand as if it's tangible, and just go side to side. Like you're holding on to that carefully. Do one more each side. When you come back to center, think that whatever that is that you're holding and bring it to your heart. Close the eyes. And then opening the eyes. We're going to come right to table. I'll turn sideways here. So cushion under the knees, you know the drill, whatever you need for this, because we are going to be moving back and forth. I have to move back so I can reach. So what we're going to do is extend the right arm, the left leg. And then we're going to, everybody okay? And then come back down into child. So use your core. The next time you come up, it's left arm, right leg. And down to child. So use your core both ways. Never mind the brain. Right arm, left leg. Child. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And down. Do each side one more time. We'll all hang out in child for a few breaths. So take it at your pace. Nice and smooth. When you do get to child, maybe rock the hips a bit side to side. Stretch out the back of the legs a bit, round out the back. And then just rest for a moment. And then come up, remember to keep your chin to chest. So you come up nice and slow, just to make sure you don't get a head rush here. And then slowly we'll make our way to standing. If you want your chair for balance, keep it there. We're going to do those same arm movements, but this time we are going to, we're standing and we're rising up on our toes. So just pay attention to how does it feel different from sitting? What's different about it? So let's just inhale the arms up first. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down, pull the belly in. Now add the heel lift if you like. This is a symmetric movement, which we always like to close with. Now the right arm goes all the way, left arm to the side. And down, rising on the toes. You can take that out if you like. This time, left arm, right. Yep, you guys have it. And down. Now, if you want, play with your balance. The right arm's going all the way, look left. See if you tighten up the core, if it helps you stabilize. And now the same thing to the left. So left arm goes all the way. Look right, sorry. Whoop. And then come on down. And now let's add some symmetry, both up, lifting, and down. One more. Next time we go up, we're gonna try to stay. And just breathe. Maybe when you exhale, you soften, lower a little bit, and then your inhale, you get a little taller. These cushy carpets, that's my excuse now. I hope I have a good excuse next time. Sorry, come on down. Shake it out. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. Okay. This one's kind of neat. All kinds of crossbody, contralateral stuff, brain stuff, all in one move. So just find your mountain. And we're just gonna take the arms to the side and the left leg out. It doesn't have to be high. You could touch the floor. Maybe if you have a back injury, you wanna just touch the floor, or you can lift it up. And then we're gonna cross the right hand over the left and just cross the leg. And you can bend the right knee if you want. Open up. And now cross the leg and back and the arms in the back. I know. Open. And cross in front. See if you can switch the cross of the arms. And then switch the cross of the arms in the back. Can you do it one more time? Ooh. A lot of work on the standing leg too, right? Back, open out, stay for a moment. Lift up, I feel myself sinking in my right hip. Can you lift up? I'm cheating, I have a wall. All right, come on down. Woo. Shake it out. Any rebounding, whatever you need to do. Find some stillness before we go to the other side. Just pay attention. What does your breath feel like? How does your body feel? Do you notice differences right to left? Just noticing. No expectation, just what's there. And then let's switch sides. So remember, you can have toes down. It's absolutely fine. I'm to the side. You can go a little bit to the front. That's not the big part. It's basically we're working in the brain with our body. So take it out. Now pay attention to which hand just comes in front naturally. Crossing the leg in the front. And then open up. Yes, use a chair if you need to. And then cross in the back. Now a lot of times I'm so focused, open up, and I'm forgetting about my core. So tighten up, or I'm sinking in the right hip or left hip. So pay attention to all the stuff that's going on for this pose. I'll do it one more time, front and back. And it's funny how you just naturally do something with the arms, and when you're told to do it the other way, your brain says, what? Open up, hold it if you can, lift up, and then let it go. Whew. Shake out, especially that standing leg. Give it a little shake, wiggle. Gotta remember what I'm doing next. Oh, this is a fun one. We're gonna work a little bit more today than we sometimes do. So, left leg is gonna be in front, right and back, basically a warrior one pose. And just check in with the knee, make sure you're happy with that. And it's going over the second, third toe. Right hand's gonna be on the hip or a chair, if you wish. We're gonna take an inhale, and on the exhale, left arm, left knee bend. Inhale back. Exhale, pull the belly in as you bend the knee, lift the arm. And back. We'll stay here this time, just stay. Maybe you want to bring both arms up, or cactus. whatever you like, you pick. So on your inhale, get a little taller, sink a little deeper, lift up out of the rib cage. On the exhale, pull the belly and just soften everything. Try that a couple times. Okay, on the exhale, take the right hand back to the hip. So this time, we inhale here, and then we're gonna pick up the back foot and extend it out. And then bring it back in ever so gracefully. You can use your chair. You can take both arms up if you like, not necessary. And back down. And you guessed it, this next time we're gonna try to stay. You can just go a little bit. You don't have to go so high. Maybe you wanna bend your knee. Cactus feels more comfortable for me, sort of. And then step it back, lower the arms. Whew. And then let's just come out of that. Again, shake everything out. Whew. Find mountain. Find stillness. Close the eyes. Go within and feel. Then opening the eyes, right foot forward, left back. So again, just make sure you're comfortable with bending the knee. And this time, left hand on the hip or your chair or your wall. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, lift the right arm. Pull the belly in. Inhale back. Exhale. In and out. This time we stay. Option to bring both arms up. And you decide. Do you like the cactus? Maybe you like airplane. Maybe you like your hand on your hip. So that same idea. Inhale to lengthen, sink, get taller. Exhale, soften, belly pulls in. Do that 2 more times. Right arm to the hip again. And then, nope. Was it this way? Left-handed. Inhale, and then we pick up the left leg. Extend it however much you want. And then bring it back in. So we're using a lot of smooth, fluid, in theory, movements. And back. The next time, we're gonna stay. Take your arms however you like them. Breathe. Quads working. Bring it in, step it back, and then just step the feet together, shake everything out. Whew. Let's do a little rebounding, let everything go. The twisting, I see a lot of you like to do the twist. I was rebounding and twisting, that was interesting. Just let it all go in the waist. Ooh. Turn the head, maybe use that idea of peripheral vision. I don't turn my head a whole lot just because it's not good for me, but if it is for you, pay attention to everything, almost like you can see 360 degrees around you. And then start to unwind a bit. And then come to mountain again. Find some stillness, find some peace. You did both sides now. Slow the breath down. And then open the eyes. We're going to take that horse stance. So it's probably about the width of your mat. Toes are turned out. It's actually a Kijog stance, or karate. They do it a lot. So not really big. We're going to inhale the arms up. And then you're going to take your right hand and slide it on the inside of the left arm as you bend the knees, all the way across to the chest. And then retrace your steps with your hand as you straighten the legs. And on your exhale, do the same thing on the other side. Just dragging it across. And then retrace the arm back up. And now we take the arms behind us, bend knees. Now you can just take hold of the hand. You can clasp elbows if you know reverse prayer. Just that you're having this stance. Inhale back up. Look up maybe. Exhale, hands to prayer, legs stay straight. That's one round. We're going to try it 2 more times. Lower the arms. Inhale up. Drag along the inside of the left arm all the way across the chest, bending the knees. And then back up. Maybe watch the hand. Other side. And back up. And then down, hands go behind. If you like reverse prayer, you can do that. Maybe sink a little deeper. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, stay straight, palms to the heart. And then we'll lower the hands. One more round. Inhaling up. Fingers inside the left arm. Drag back up. And the left fingertips on right arm. Back up. Come on down. Hands behind the back, whatever way you like. Sink. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart, stay. Close the eyes if you're comfortable. And then opening the eyes, we're going to come to eagle, I believe. Let me make sure. Yes, eagle pose. So you might want a chair for this one. If we haven't created heat already, this one will. So you're going to bend the knees. You're going to cross the right knee over the left. Now, we're all built differently. I have short little legs and I can't do the rack. If you have longer legs, perhaps you can, perhaps you can't. Just crossing, almost like you're going to sit in a chair. Either way, squeeze the thighs together. Arms in cactus. Left arm is on top, left elbow on top. Backs of hands together and then clasp. Now, I think you guys know this, but you can also do just the heart hug or shoulder hug if that's better for you and your shoulders. Find a spot. Try not to look at the screen because we're all moving. Let's see, how steady can you be in this eagle pose? Garuda Asana. Standing legs working like crazy. Inhale and just come on out of it like an eagle. Oh, and shake out that standing leg especially, or anything else that you need to do. Once again, find the mountain. I hope you're noticing right to left feels a little different. I'm thinking ankles maybe. Quads, top of the thighs, hips, and then we'll take the other side. So just bend a little bit, Left knee is on top. Take the wrap if that's how your body works. Sink into it, cactus. This time, right is on top. So you can hug, backs of hands together, clasp the hands, lift the elbows, sink the hips. Weight is more in the heels so that we don't put too much on the knee. And finding a spot on the floor is helpful for balance. Squeeze the thighs, pull the belly in. Back's almost a little bit rounded on this one. Breathe. And then unwind out of that one like an eagle. Okay. Whatever you need to do. And once again, find some stillness. The pause is as important as the pose. Now notice right to left again. Okay, we are going to come back down to our knees. So we're going to do that lightning pose, a little bit more brain work. I'll turn the camera a little bit. So we're standing on our knees, if you can. So get comfortable here. You're going to inhale the arms up, kind of similar. So the right arm goes behind the back, left arm is forward, and you look left. So left cheek to the mat. And use your core to lift. Both arms come up. And now we switch. Right arm extends, left arm behind, look left. Inhale, come back up, bring both arms up. Now that your brain kind of knows what we're doing, right hand goes behind, left arm extends, look right. And up. Right arm extends, left behind, look left. Okay, make sure you're using your core as you come up. Do one more each side. When you finish, just rest in your favorite version of child. And just take a rest. And if you can, just slide right onto your belly. Stack the forearms and rest here in crocodile. Forehead to the hands. Maybe rock the hips side to side if that feels good on the low back. And just take a rest here. Feel the breath. Feel the belly against the earth. Okay, we're gonna do similar movement here. Can you guys see me? Yeah, okay. So, can't really extend. You're gonna lift up, extend the right arm, touching the wall here, left arm behind you. And then come back and fold forward. And then inhale, left arm extends, right arm behind. And back down. Press the top 10 toes, the top of the toes, into the mat. Right arm extends, left arm behind. Lower down. This is good back work. Left arm forward, right behind. Come on down. Now, option to just rest here. In fact, let's all take a rest. The next option is going to be right arm, left leg. So we did a similar movement on our backs. Now we're going to do it on our belly. So on your next inhale, lift the left leg, right arm. Lower down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. So I'm just keeping my forearm down of the opposite hand. Do 2 more if you wish on your own. If it's too much, modify or just take a rest. And then when you're ready, rest, and then we're going to move to our backs. Take your time. Oh, hug the knees in. Just do whatever movements feel good on your back. This is my favorite thing. I think it's so funny. So first, your hands are just right on top of your knee. And you're just going to pedal. So like extend the right knee and then your right arm extends. And then just go back and forth. Kind of like a mini bicycle. Press the belly into the back, into the mat. So you're engaging your core a bit here. Easy, right? Mm-hmm. Now, for a little brain work, cross your wrists. Now your fingers are on opposite knee. And now do it. Giggle. You know, it's like, why is that so hard? Isn't that funny? So we're not working the core here, working the brain. Now, if you really want to get wild and crazy, switch the cross of the hands and see what happens. I can't do it. Once I get going, I can do it.
Yeah.
It's the getting going. It's funny. All right, hug them in. All right, so similar movements. Just take the arms alongside the body. You're going to inhale the right arm overhead and the left leg as if you're standing on the ceiling. So it's similar again to what we did standing, and then come back down. See if you can bring the arm and the leg at the same rate. Now left arm, right leg goes up. So we're working both hemispheres here. Come down. Do 2 more at your pace. By the way, cactus is another option with the arm. Always a good option. Now to get some of that symmetry, we take everything straight up. So don't take the arms overhead, just take them, it's kind of like dead bug pose. And then back down. Just one more time. Both arms, both legs. And come on down, lower the feet bottoms to the mat when you're ready. Take a rest here. We're going to do bridge with some of those same arm movements. I hope you can see me. All right, so let's just do a simple bridge first. So you bring the heels in towards the bottom. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips and not out wide or too close. And then just lift the hips gently. Don't crank them up. And lower down. Try to think one vertebra at a time if you can. Just take one more simple bridge. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And now we add the arms. So we're going to take the arms. Left arm's going to go overhead and right arm goes just out to the side, like shoulder height. Lower down. A little bit different sensation. And now right goes overhead, left goes out to T as you lift the hips. Lower down. Left arm over, right hand shoulder. And down. Right arm overhead, left arm T. And down. And now both arms overhead or to cactus if that feels better. Take them overhead. Try to look beyond. How long, and come down, how long can you keep your hands in your vision as you lower and rise? Try that again. You lift hips and arms. Pay attention to the peripheral vision. You'll lose it, of course. Lower down. And when you're ready, just give yourself a hug. Okay. Doing good on time today. All right. So we're going to take the arms out to T. And we're going to play around a little bit more with the right, left, and the peripheral vision. So first, just rock your knees right and look right. Just hover to the floor. We'll throw in some core work. And then come back center and just have your eyes and head follow the knees. It's kind of opposite what we usually say. So now we're to the left, looking left. Inhale to come up. And just rock a couple side to side, noticing how it feels to turn your head in the same direction as the knees. Do one more each side. And you don't have to go all the way down. You can just go a quarter of the way. Now, knees right, head and eyes left. Back to center. How does it change? Just noticing that. Neither is right, neither is wrong. We always guide you to, there's certain things we always say, but it's sort of fun to explore moving in different ways. Take one more each side. Then come back to center when you're ready. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. And then lower the feet bottoms to the mat. Take them wide, the feet wide, and let the knees fall together. Rest the hands on the belly or the chest or alongside the body. What feels like a nice place to rest here? I like to lift my hips and lower them back down to get my back flat. Close the eyes and just take a moment to feel. All right, hug the knees in once again. You're going to hug in the left knee, extend the right leg. Just give it a nice hug. And then take the right hand on the knee, the left arm to T, and we're just going to cross the body about a quarter of the way, and the eyes are going to go left. So cross over, come back to center. This time, cross the knee about halfway. Eyes go left, head left. Back to center. This time, 3/4 of the way. So each time just a little bit further. And the next time I'll show you. You're going to go all the way. This is a beautiful place for my fancy new pillow. So I'm going to go all the way. Back may feel cranky. Lay it right on that bolster. It's perfect. I should get credit for this. Eyes left. Now, if the head is cranky and doesn't feel good, I often keep my head just centered. Play around. What does it feel like to turn it to the right? Just play around. And then when you find a place that feels good, stay and close the eyes. The right hand can stay on that knee if you need a little bit more. Relax the right leg. Breathe all into the left side of the body. Feel it's almost like the left ribs, the left lungs are breathing, left side of the diaphragm. Focus on the breath for a few moments here. And then come back to center. Give that left leg another hug. Pull the right one in, hug both. And then hug the right knee, extend the left leg. Give that a nice stretch. So you're pulling the right knee towards you. Maybe flex the left foot and feel that hip flexor stretch. And then we're going to take the left hand on the knee, right arm to T. Palm down is kind of helpful for balance. And remember, we go a quarter of the way, halfway, 3/4, and all the way. So inhale and just cross your body about a quarter of the way. Come back to center. Now, I'm not going to tell you where to put your head. Where does it go? What does it do naturally? Halfway. Back to center. And then try your head a different way. 3/4 of the way this time. Back to center. And this time we go all the way. If you have a fancy prop, you may use it. And just try to keep both shoulders down if you can. If that's too much, bring the right hand closer to the body. That always helps. And where does your head want to go? Close the eyes and settle in. Bring it back to center. Hug it in. Hug the left knee in. Give both a hug. Let's take a happy baby here. So a couple options. You can take the hands behind the knees, open the legs wide, sort of a mini happy baby. I like this one. You can pull the knees towards you and round out the back. It's a really nice massage for the back. Actually do that in Thai massage. Or happy baby. Big toe, hands around the big toes or the outside edges of the feet. I think everyone knows this one. Rock a bit. Do what you want to do. We're finishing up. If there's anything you like to do, I always like to stretch my legs out. Your choice. And then release that, hug your knees in again. And we are going to prepare for Shavasana. So if you need socks or a blanket, sweatshirt, get nice and comfortable, cozy. You want to be as comfortable as you can so that when we find stillness, you really can be still. And I'm going to join you for a few moments. All right. So first, just make sure you're nice and flat on the mat, that you don't have any crankiness in the back or the knees. Do whatever you can. I have a little pillow under my head. And we're going to do a little bit of tapping before we go completely into Shavasana. So just rub the hands together, create some heat and friction, and then just palm the eyes. Eyes are closed. Feel that heat, the healing energy of your hands. Keep your eyes closed, but rub your hands again. Do that again. The warmth. And then cup the hands over the eyes. And take a few breaths. And keep the eyes closed and just massage the forehead. So just take the fingertips and sort of drag towards the temples. A couple of times. And then come down to the temples and give them a little circle. And down the jawline, just dragging maybe a couple of times, drag down towards the chin. Come underneath the eyes and just out towards the cheekbones. And then take the ears and just pull the ears away from you, away from the head. Do that a couple of times. It's interesting just to do things in different positions. We always do this seated. Okay, and then drag the fingers along the neck. You can even push the fingers up the neck towards the ears. It's another way to do it. And then grab behind the neck and just pull down. Just massaging whatever you need, the neck and the shoulders. And then come to the top of the head and do that little bit of tapping at the crown. And then bring it down to the collarbone area, all across the top of the collarbone area, out to the shoulders. And now go right to the thymus. 3 of the thumbs today. Take it to the spleen, side ribs. Always fun to explore doing things from a different perspective. And then we're going to tap alongside the belly all the way up and down to the pelvic area. And take the hip creases and give them a little tap or a slap. Take the right hand and just tap the inside of the left arm. Just go up and down a couple of times. And then turn the arm over and do the top of the arm. Top of the wrist, top of the shoulders, up and down a few times. And then relax the left arm, tap all the way across, and then switch sides. So now the inside of the right arm. Just tapping. And then turn the arm down so that you can tap the top of the arm. And tap all the way across, and then let's just do the right top of the chest by the collarbones. And then release the arms down, palms are up, roll the shoulders under, let go. And notice how you feel after the practice, and especially after that tapping, that little bit of self-care. let go, and I will bring you back in a few moments. So continue resting, but start to visualize the sensations of the left side of the body emanating from the right side of the brain. Just visualize what's happening. And then visualize the sensations in the right side of the body emanating from the left side of the brain. Just notice. Gently start to deepen the breath. And then just to wake up a little bit differently, reach the right arm. Just extend the fingers from the floor. Just the fingers. And then the left fingers, stretch them out. Release, stretch, or flex the right foot. So pull the toes toward you. And release that and do it with the left. Flex. And then all limbs, right, left, fingers, toes, stretch it out. And then take a full body stretch, maybe the arms overhead. And then even from there, right arm, left leg. Stretch or extend a bit further, and then left arm, right leg. And then when you're ready, any other movements you'd like to make, then just bring the knees into the chest. Slowly give yourself a hug. Take your time to come up. And when you come up, just come to a comfortable seated position. And when you get there, just roll the shoulders back and take, if you like, take a mudra. Take the forefinger to the thumb and just place them on top of the thighs and close the eyes. Come back into your day. And we didn't set an intention today, but think about that intangible that you were holding in your hands when we were doing some of the twisting. See if you can spend a few breaths focusing on that idea. Bring the hands to the heart and bow the head. And before we close, I want you to wish upon yourself health, good health. Wish upon yourself happiness and offer yourself peace. Wish yourself health, happiness, and peace. And then gently opening the eyes. And I wish all of you health, happiness, and peace. Namaste.